A moment ago, I mentioned revelations by President Cyril Ramaphosa, which he made in Parliament, and has spoken out also against fear-mongering and what he calls the swart gevaar. That's on the debate on land expropriation without compensation. He's called on South Africans to contribute meaningfully to the debate and help find solutions. The President answered questions in the National Assembly today.
Land expropriation without compensation. The topic has seen heated debate in recent weeks. The President is calling for cool heads. He says the proposed policy will be done responsibly, ensure food security, and will not lead to land grabs.
We must therefore work with urgency to significantly and sustainably accelerate the pace of land reform. Because if we do not do so, this problem that has stayed with us as a nation for hundreds of years, when the dispossession of land started in this country and reached its zenith point in 1912 when the ANC was formed, primarily to fight against land dispossession, will implode in our hands.
The DA, which wanted to know how the policy will be implemented, was also reminded that Johannesburg Mayor Herman Mashaba supported it.
Herman Mashaba is looking at buildings and he wants to take them without compensation. And in the course of all that, he's also going to take some buildings that may well also have owners who owe the municipalities monies and what have you.
What President Kgalema Motlanthe and Dikgang Moseneke agree is that amending the Constitution is not where we ought to start, and that's why Herman Mashaba must test the clauses in that Constitution to show he can deliver.
The President also confirmed that the state had paid 15.3 million rand towards the legal costs of former President Jacob Zuma since 2006. President Ramaphosa says this was based on an agreement between Zuma and former President Thabo Mbeki in 2006. This didn't go down well with the EFF.
Which law were you relying on when you paid these monies? Because the law that most of your people refer to is actually not that clear as to whether the state can pay for such offenses.
Having found the agreement, we immediately thought that will give you an answer that would be satisfactory in the circumstances. Clearly, you are not satisfied with that answer because you want us to go further and look at the legal provision or the policy, which we shall do and come back to you. So we will be able to do so within a week. Thank you very much.
That is being presidential.
The EFF claims the total legal costs for Zuma amount to 64 million rand, a figure which President Ramaphosa says he's not aware of. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.